Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones in for an Oscar.
Polo?
Yes?
You're a picklehead.
Checking what's new at the box office this weekend. Standing by, the Beast, Polo. Hey, Polo.
Hey, Polo, your life's a movie.
Your life's a movie, Polo. Polo, your life is a movie.
Hello.
How are you, big man?
Hello, how are you?
What do you want, Polo?
What do you mean, what am I want? I'm here. I'm helping as much as I can.
Is there anything worth going to see this weekend?
Well, I mean, to me, The Ring is definitely a big thing I've been waiting for. It's been pretty good. I mean, I think most people...
I heard it was awful. Sheepy gave me the...
That's because of death.
Yeah.
Well, good for him, but I'm just saying... a lot of people consider The Exorcist the scariest movie of all time, and I think this movie gives it a real good run for its money. I mean, it's a very scary movie, no question about it.
Where's Melissa at? Melissa, didn't Sheepy say that this thing was awful? This Ring?
The movie The Ring?
Oh, he said it was absolutely awful. He said the plot had so many holes in it, and it was barely scary.
Well, good for him. I mean, I'm saying that this movie, first of all, it takes...
What's worth seeing this weekend, then, if The Ring stinks?
Well... It's The Ring stinks. All of a sudden, there's a lot of movies out there. Got Below, which is a submarine movie, also very scary. It was surprising.
No, I don't go submarine movies.
Is that Ghost Sub?
Yeah. Ghost
See,
Sub.
they're ripping off Ghost Ship.
I think it's done by the same people.
I hate those nauticals.
Not done by the same people.
What else, Polo?
Well, I mean...
Is there anything worth seeing at all? I want to go out to the movies today.
Well, I'm telling you, The Ring, I've got to recommend it. I'll fight.
What else is out there?
Well, as far as whatever else is out there right now, you've got Moonlit Mile. Have you seen that? White Oleander, Red Dragon. I mean, these are all the movies that are out there. There's a lot of scary movies coming up to Halloween. I mean, Abandoned with Katie Holmes is not so good.
This sounds awful, Polo, so I shouldn't even go out.
Oh, I'm telling you that Sheepy's an idiot.
Why are you saying that?
I'm sorry.
You don't even know Sheepy.
I'm telling you, he's an idiot. I mean, it sounds, from the little description that I got...
It sounds like you had based your whole thing on The Ring, and then Sheepy blew it out of the water.
And now you're panicking. Because another reviewer didn't agree with you.
I'm not panicking. I'm just saying...
An educated film critic didn't agree with you.
I will say this. Sheepy is known as the reviewer's reviewer.
Oh,
Do we have Sheepy's number?
Can we get a hold of Sheepy? Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, go ahead and try.
And these two can go
I'm
at
saying The Ring is one of the scariest
Maybe
movies.
bring back the old Siskel and Ebert. How come you never talk about Punch Drunk Love?
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to talk about it. It's Paul Thomas Anderson, one of my favorite directors, had two great movies out, Magnolia and Boogie Nights.
You didn't like Sidney? His first film?
No, it wasn't Sidney. There was the Reno, Nevada movie.
Yes, it's called Sidney. That's what he named it. Then the movie chain called it something else.
Yeah.
They called it Hard 8, but he calls it Sidney.
Well, good for him. I mean, I'm just saying, it's released as Hard 8.
It's not good for him. It's his movie.
Yeah, but he can't just call it. I mean, he got pet names for things.
Well, I just go by what Sheepy says. That ain't a pet name. It's what he named it.
The guy directed the film.
I don't care if he's directed the film. Things have all...
You didn't like it?
I liked Hard 8. I liked Hard 8. Gwyneth Paltrow's in it. It's a good movie, but to a certain degree, it's a more standard...
Sheepy, what was the problem with this movie, The Ring? Why didn't it work?
I heard about this is really a Japanese film called The Ring.
Uh-huh.
And that's supposed to be really, really scary. And so since America made it, they messed up. So it's
right.
Oh,
all right,
so Americans are bad, Japanese are good. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what they believed during the war.
Why do you have to take it so personally, Polo?
I'm just saying he's attacking America right off the bat.
Hey, Dominic, how come you never... Dominic said that he liked autofocus. How come you never bring that up to us, Polo?
First of all, sir, usually I've given instructions on what I'm allowed to talk about. Autofocus happens to be a movie that I'm very excited about with, what's that mean? Is that Sheepy again?
Yeah, that's
Sheepy. That means he wants to chime in.
What do you think, Sheepy?
About autofocus?
Yeah.
Is that guy, Scotty Crane, the real son, said that movie's full of lies.
Well, who cares what a stupid son who's got a porno site out about his father has to say. First of all, the son had a problem because he wanted to make his own movie about the father.
Don't make it personal, Polo.
Yeah, because you have a porn site out about your mom.
And the two brothers are fighting because, the one brother's a consultant on the movie. The other brother wanted to make his own movie, so naturally he's going to shoot down the other brother. It's a family quarrel.
Oh, time for Sheepy.
Can I bring up Igby Goes Down?
Yeah, tell us about Igby Goes Down.
I love Igby Goes
for a long
Down.
time.
It's a great movie.
Sheepy, I went to see that. I thought it was very good.
I hope it makes a lot of money.
What was it
It's not
about?
going to make a lot of money.
It's about this kid this rich kid, like from an old family, like rich money, old money, and like how his dad is like schizophrenic and like messed up and stuff. I'm not really good at explaining, but
You're doing great.
it's
so much better than
kind of
Polo.
got an Catcher in the Rye under theme.
Wow, an under theme.
Wow, great. It is a good movie. It's a very down, depressing movie. Jeff Goldblum.
Polo, we already heard about it. From Sheepy.
Everything's comeback.
I wanted to talk about that movie a long time ago. Yeah, when it was out, you would have said, who wants to see that stupid little movie that nobody ever heard about?
Sheepy has told us everything we need to know about it, and it sounds great, and I back him up 100%. I saw it last weekend.
Sure, yeah, you're back.
Yeah, maybe I should go see Igby Goes Down.
The kid Karen Culkin, those Culkins, they're
Yeah, one of the
baby
Culkins.
factory. They're
I'm
just pumping
not
out
arguing
actors.
with you.
Polo, one at a time. Polo, go ahead, Sheepy. Please.
Karen Culkin, he's just really great. He's like 10 times better than Macaulay ever was.
Wow.
I think it's Kieran, not Karen.
Is that right, Sheepy? It's Kieran?
He's
Wow.
really great in it. And Bill Pullman, and Jeff Goldblum, he's so creepy. And like, in this one scene, I'm not going to say anything about it, but
I should go see this then, huh?
yeah, I want to
Right.
see him in theaters. I
Hey,
haven't seen
my
him in
rule
theaters
has
yet.
always been, if Sheepy says see it, I see it.
Is that your rule too, Polo?
First of all, this is all just a big plot to upset me and to make me unhappy.
What are you
Because
talking
you're
about?
Half retarded kid. I mean, I got no problem with it.
All right.
I
Come
love
on.
Polo, too.
He's not half retarded.
I know, and Sheepy, I gotta admit, it's true, we probably get along if we talked and had a nice time at the movies and all that, but they're deliberately trying to upset
What are you
me. That's all
talking
it's
about?
Paulo, what did you want us to see this weekend? The Ring?
Well, first of all, The Ring, yeah. It's
Ronnie,
an
you know
American
my
movie.
rule. If Paulo says see it, I stay home.
This is what Paulo said about The Ring.
I'm not a smart man.
That's from...
Now, how do we see this Japanese version, Ed? Or did you know that it came out in Japanese
I know
first,
about,
Paulo?
there's actually, okay.
No, go ahead, Sheepy.
Oh, there's actually 3. There's Japanese version, there's a first one, a sequel, and a prequel.
We learned so much from Sheepy.
Yeah, it was usually...
And the Japanese version, I guess you gotta order it from England, from the UK, and then put it on your computer and change the regional setting.
See? How are you gonna do that? Are you gonna do
Yes!
Well, my
If Sheepy says see it, I see it.
All right, Paulo, you wanted to do the biggest bomb or flop film associated with some of the stars?
Okay.
That was your idea of what to do instead of reviewing stuff?
Well, no, it wasn't
Telling
my
us about
idea.
great movies like Igby Goes Down,
Perfect.
Punch Drunk Love.
I would have loved to have heard about those 2 movies.
Yeah, I'm perfectly receptive to anything anybody wants me to do, and I
Thank God
understand.
for Sheepy.
All right, I understand. Right? See, Sheepy, they're just trying to make me upset.
Oh, Sheepy's turn.
Up there.
All right, so what do you want to do, Paulo?
Hey, sir, if you want me to discuss the greatest bombs of all time, I'm happy to do that. I know the Madonna movie.
Have you seen Swept Away yet?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a bad movie, but it's sometimes the biggest bombs. It's not so much how bad the movie is, just how bad the buzz is.
Is this Swept Away? Madonna has bomb after bomb, but is this her biggest bomb?
Well,
No, I would have said it was that Shanghai thing that she did with Sean Penn. Remember that?
Yeah,
oh, right.
And that came out for 2 seconds, and it almost ruined Sean Penn.
Yeah, it was true.
Is that true, Sheepy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hang on, Ronnie. We have to get ready for Sheepy's new segment here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Box office bomb.
With Sheepy.
What about Julia Roberts?
Yeah, Julia Roberts. She went through a very bad period in the middle there.
Ew. Pretty Woman?
No, that was a big movie. I mean, I Love Trouble was kind of the first big bomb that she had. Then she did the Ready to Wear and Mary Riley, a sort of trio of real...
Mary Riley.
So scary. Stop it.
Yeah, so we kind of thought she was over then, and she bounced back, right?
Oh, yeah, she came
For
back.
you, Sheepy, what was her biggest bomb?
I just really don't like My Best Friend's Wedding. I don't know how much money it made.
Oh, my God, that's her best movie.
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Paul.
No, I mean, honestly, it's her best movie. And it was a huge
movie.
It came out against Batman and Robin.
And you love Runaway Bride, too, don't you?
Whoa!
Honestly, the fact is that movie came out against Batman.
We better give Polo a standing 8 count.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, Polo. If Sheepy says it's a bomb, it's a bomb.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, let's move over and say Tom Cruise. What was his big bomb?
Well,
Sheepy?
The one where he was the porno one. What's it called?
Magnolia?
No. You know the one he did with Stanley Kubrick, then he died?
Eyes Wide Shut? That thing stunk.
That's a great movie.
Well, did you hate that movie, Sheepy?
I saw it on HBO, and I was waiting for more nudity, and it's not worth it.
That's one of his best movies. But
that should be the blurb. I waited for more nudity, but it's just not worth it.
Well, the big bomb.
Sheepy says.
I'm with you, Sheepy. I like to have frontal, and I like it to be a close-up.
Right. Let's get in tight.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where's Tenacious C? She ran out of here.
Yeah, I think she's just drying herself up a little bit.
Oh, God. It's so hot.
So wrong.
Tenacious C, how are you doing? During that commercial, got a little hot and heavy in here.
A little, yeah.
You love track phone.
During your 6...
It's such a great thing.
I know you're new at radio, but we don't want any more 6-minute spots, even if you are getting filled up by a bunch of girls. Were you digging it at all?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah? Great.
Okay.
Sheepy, what else? Let's go on to Demi Moore. Sheepy, what's the big bomb in her career?
I guess G.I. Jane, and then she hasn't really recovered.
That's true, Sheepy.
Well, I would say it was more Striptease that was kind of a big push. You know, that movie was
Striptease
big.
is all right.
It's not
Sheepy likes it.
Did it have enough nudity for you, Sheepy?
Yeah, and a big snake. What more can you ask?
Nudity in G.I. Jane, too.
And Tom Selleck in Baby Oil. Wait, that sounded gay.
Wait, that sounded gay.
Burt Reynolds. Holy man.
Whatever, Paula. Let's not nitpick.
Oh, yeah, I'm nitpick. Yeah, okay, I'm nitpick.
All right, let's move on to Brad Pitt. What was the big bomb of his career?
7 years in Tibet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
God.
7 days, 7 years. What is it?
It was 7 years in Tibet, 7 hours in the theater. That thing stunk. You're so right, Sheepy.
What about for you, Polo?
Well, actually, Brad Pitt has never really made the kind of big bucks that Tom Cruise has to a certain extent, and so
Doesn't mean he's not a person.
No, I understand. I mean, yeah, that was definitely one of his movies.
So once again, you're following Sheepy. You're agreeing with Sheepy.
Well, he made that stupid movie with Kim Basinger where he was animated and they were half
Cool World?
Huh?
Cool World.
Yeah, and that was.
Did you like that, Sheepy?
Yeah, I like cartoons. That's all I can add.
And then
That's
early in his career, he made movies like Johnny Suede that nobody saw. But that's not really fair to say that because
Then why bring them up?
Yeah.
Polo, do you have an opinion that's not Sheepy's?
Excuse me, I'm just trying to work with the guy.
What about Leonardo DiCaprio? What was his big bomb?
What would you say? The beach?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then they ruined that island, too.
I kind of liked most of the beach until it got to the end. Hey, you know what movie I finally saw was that Castle, which I liked it right up into the end.
Yeah,
I
that
thought,
was on HBO last week. That was great.
With Robert Redford
and Gandolfini. I thought Gandolfini was amazing in that. You know, I didn't really like the end of it. It got a little hokey and I didn't quite believe it. What did you think, Polo?
The Last Castle?
Yeah.
I would say that it was not.
Oh, hang on, Sheepy.
Sheepy had something you wanted to add?
I watched it on HBO the other week. I was amazed by it. It was great. Except for, like, at some point you're like, hey, that's Tony Soprano being an army guy.
Right. That's great.
Obviously, the person we should bring up to having the biggest bomb of all time, which was only released a few weeks ago, is Eddie Murphy.
Pluto Nash?
Yeah, Pluto Nash is pretty much the biggest bomb of all time. It was over $100 million it cost, and it made like $4 million.
I didn't see it.
Blame Jay Moore.
Nobody saw it for $4 million. I mean, that's probably Eddie Murphy.
Why didn't anybody go see it, Polo?
You know, again, a lot of time the big bombs, it's a combination of it's bad buzz, bad box office, bad critical reception, and that's enough to basically make sure
Maybe
nobody
it
goes
just
to
sucked.
You ever think of that, Polo?
Well, yeah, and that's...
Maybe you should shadow Sheepy, Polo.
Out of the mouth of sheepies.
I'm trying to give a full analysis on not just because the movie sucked. And sometimes it's not so much that the movie sucks, it's just that nobody goes to see it because they've heard it sucks.
Why does everything come back to suck or rock with you, Polo? Why can't you describe the movie?
I didn't use the word suck. Somebody just said the movie sucks.
Nobody did, but you. Tyler Durden.
Well, the tape.
Rory, have Billy Staples take control of that green room, please.
Why? What's going on out there?
Hawk's getting a little out of control.
Hey, look, Cancer Girl came in and she's no longer wearing her wig.
Really?
She's got a real tight cancer hair. Come on in, Cancer Girl.
Bring in Cancer Girl. Hi, Cancer Girl.
God, she's so cute.
How are you guys?
When did you stop wearing the wig?
When?
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago.
How you feeling now?
I feel great.
You look terrific.
Good for you.
Now, do you still have that thing in your chest?
Your port?
Yeah.
How long you got to keep that?
Well, I talked to the doctor yesterday, and they recommend a year, which is just ridiculous because I want to wear tank tops. But
I like it. I like to see a port though.
So
I find port sexy.
My electrolysis doctor won't let me wear tank tops either.
Yeah, let's take a look at the port again.
Oh, I gotta take off my
That's
shirt.
okay.
Hold on a second.
No problem.
Yeah, but
Have you ever seen this before, C? I know you're just getting into girls now, and I recommend a girl with a port.
This is so horrible. Like, this is the worst part.
No, it's not.
Besides losing your hair and stuff, but, you know.
Do you lose your hair everywhere or just on your head?
Mostly on my head. I mean, I
Yeah.
still had to shave my legs and, like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to, like, tweeze my eyebrows or, you know, and down there kind of was just irrelevant because I wouldn't know. It was just, that's just how I kept it up. But, you know.
So terrific.
There you go.
There's the port.
Okay.
Now, what exactly is a port? Explain that to people.
It's called a Metaport, and instead of rooting your veins during chemotherapy, they basically hook you up through there, and it's like two wells that you either use one or the other, and there's a tube that connects to your vena cava. It's a huge vein in your chest, and it just flushes it through faster. And
so instead of having to tap a vein every time, you just plug in your chemo into your port in your chest.
And I don't have
Johnny
good veins
Mnemonic.
anyway.
Mnemonic.
Yes,
The government knows where I am at all times.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
You could probably download MP3s, all kinds of cool stuff with
You
that.
wouldn't-
She's on the move. She's on the move.
I get radio stations sometimes. It's cool, you know.
All right, Sheepy, what's your big pick for the weekend?
This weekend?
Yeah.
I think it's...
Still going with the Igby Goes Down?
I would, for next 4 weeks, just everyone see Igby Goes Down.
Paulo, you agree?
The Ring. The Ring. The Ring.
The Japanese version that you
No,
download?
the Americans. I love America.
That's a nut.
Hey, we wanted to plug a gig, too, right?
Yes. All right. What are we talking about here? Oh, Jimmy Brewer. He's got a DVD and CD signing. That's going on right now, Rory? Going on right now?
Yes, it is, right now.
Go meet Jimmy Brewer.
At FYE. That's, of course, for your entertainment. Formerly Coconuts. It's FYE now. That's at 51st Street and 6th Avenue from 12 to 2 today. Yeah, so it's definitely going on right now.
So if you're off lunch in Manhattan, go see Brewer. It's got a DVD and CD signing at 51st and 6th. It's called FYE, For Your Entertainment. Remember, it used to be Coconuts, Fez.
That's right, and Jimmy Brewer's going to be at FYE till 2 o'clock today. If you want to get a CD or a DVD signed. All
right, and next week we'll be back with Sheepy and Polo.
Yeah!
Really?
The new Siskel and Ebert.
I gotta admit, I love Sheepy.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of chemistry together, too. I'm liking it a lot. All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Thanks, boys.
Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Why would you say love you?
Paulo never tells us he loves us.
I know. Sheepy does love us, though.
That's true. Love of a good sheepy.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back.